what I would do for anyone in transition, right? This is kind of my strategy on the timeline. I would be doing my research now for my EPs. I would turn up at the review in the autumn term. I wouldn't have an EP report ready for that. I would have a SALT report ready for that and an OT report ready for that, and let the school do their own EP report. I would have my EP booked in the meantime, probably for around the beginning of March, if possible, because on the 15th of February, they're going to name the next school placement. The SALT and the OT before the transition review, quite late, summer term of year 5, so before the transition review. I'd book the EP for March, maybe into April, and that is because the local authority will name the next school placement on the 15th of February. If it's good news and they've named your preferred school placement, you don't need the EP. You're not going to tribunal. Happy days, you're sorted. If they don't name your preferred school and you're not happy with the EHCP on the 15th of February, you're going to put in an appeal, and that appeal will be heard in May, June, July, August. You haven't got time to book an EP at that point.
And every single
man and his dog's looking for an EP.
We'll be looking for an EP at that particular point. I mean, we were doing phase transfer annual reviews. We've been doing meetings all this week, and very similar positions, and we've been saying to parents, right, okay, this is what you need to do. You need to book your EP now, because everybody will be doing the same thing, and by the time you've got an EP that you can actually pin down, and a decent EP, if you really need to get, if you're going to go to appeal, you want to get that appeal in as soon after the 15th of February or 31st of March if you're post 16 as possible. If you do that, your appeal will be expedited, and some appeals this year, the ones that got in quick, were being held, like Anna says, as early as April and May. The ones who procrastinated and hung on are still waiting now. So everybody that is going into phase transition will be looking for a professional report. And what you don't want to do is a last minute panic. Who on earth is available? 9 times out of 10, the ones that are available may not be as good as booked up. You might find somebody because they've had a booking and they weren't needed. But if you book them now in advance of, you know that you've got it. And that's one thing that you can sort of tick off on your list and go, whew, that's done.